all the way, all the way.
Well, I chose this angle because really it's a nod back to my history. I started off making jungle music, so for me it's a little bit special to play some of my old tunes that I grew up on and was influenced by. So yeah, that was the main reason, really, just a chance to dig out some of the archives and just play some classics. The theme of the set, I would say it was more of a little bit of a history lesson. I started off making jungle from like 1991, and I kind of came in where the rave kind of culture was kind of merged into the jungle. So a lot of tracks were kind of sampling a lot of reggae samples. So I kind of came in at that angle under the name of Dubtronics. I came in, the back of the rave scene, going into the jungle, and then eventually I kind of went into the garage later on. Well, some of them are tracks that I bought back in the day. I wasn't really a DJ back in the day. I was more kind of buying records and buying vinyl just getting ideas and inspiration for my own production. So yeah, these are the tracks I just found in the attic, just dusted off. This mix is just a great opportunity for me to pull out these tracks again, just reliving my youth again. The only time I've ever played jungle out was probably about last year. I played it at a place called MOT somewhere in South London, I think it was. So this is probably my second time I've played it to an audience. The early tracks I played, you had tracks like from Rebel MC, people like that, Ragga Twins. These are the tracks that kind of like really influenced my sound. And probably the whole scene, really. I do believe those tracks were the blueprint for a lot of the jungle tracks happening now, Throughout the mix, I just kind of throw in some of my tracks, some of my early Dubtronics tracks. Some of them never came out, some of them did. One of them was called Screwface. Started sampling a lot of film samples. That particular track, Screwface, was a track where I sampled a Mark for Death film by Steven Seagal. Gave it to Groove Ride and dubplate, and he kind of smashed out the park for us, for a whole year before we released it, and it just went massive from there, really. So yeah, just mixing it up for I would say the period of time, mainly the tracks are going from like 1991 to about 1994 throughout the whole set.